quick little disclaimer, guys. I am not a qualified and trained technician or mechanic, nor will I ever claim to be. Everything I do here is through self-learning. My way might not be the correct way, however it will either end with a good result or a good laugh for you guys at my expense. The sole purpose of these videos I have produced are for entertainment and information. If you choose to follow my videos as guidance, you do so at your own risk. Now that this boring bit is over, I'll let you enjoy the video. Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. A quick little update for you guys regarding the electric bike. Passed its MOT, no problems. With one advisory, and the advisory was from the not on the paperwork. The advisory was from the tester himself, having a joke with myself, saying around, when I asked if there was an advisory, he turned around and said, yeah, get a bike with an engine. I'm like, yeah, lovely. I have got one with an engine, but he's just having a little joke. I know the guy's in there anyway, so it's all right. However, using it, it's a little bit on the slow side. Not too bad downhill. Not too bad on the flat. Uphill, I might as well get off and walk and push the damn thing up. But my biggest concern is, at the moment, I don't have any indicators. Well, they work. But the minute you turn a corner, or the minute a bit of water gets in, or something, or whatever, it doesn't matter. It could take the fact that it's turning a corner, it could take the fact that it's got a bit of wetness in it, or it could be anything. I've got to investigate, right? So I've already been doing a little bit of investigating, but from considering what I was told is the likely probable cause, I've actually ordered what I was told was the issue. It hasn't arrived yet, but I thought, you know what, I'm bored. It's a Sunday, I'm bored. I'm going to have a tinker and find out what's going on. Just by having a little bit of a play, I've actually managed to find out what's wrong with it. So what I'll do is I'll take you out to the bike and we'll have a look. Indicator on, indicator off, indicator on, indicator off. However, indicator on, turn the steering, indicator off. No indicators. Wiggle the steering backwards and forwards. No indicators. Indicator on again. Indicator off. Ignition off. Ignition on. So if we do the right indicator, and up, ignition off, ignition on, okay, it's confused me even more. I'm stumped. So it's currently tucked away in the shed at the minute. As you can see, I've had it all apart. If I open the box up, you'll see that all the screws and the mirrors and stuff are in here for what I've been doing. So let's just have a look. We've got the indicator switch just here, and what I got told was it's probably the indicator switch full of water, and basically, well, however, that indicator switch is just on a, it's just there, and it's just got a clip down either side. Yeah, let's just see, put that on, there we go. Yep, it's got a clip down either side, and you just pop that out. I've actually taken the switch apart. I've used some electrical contact cleaner, given it a good old clean up, tested it and tested it and tested it, and there's definitely nothing wrong with that switch. And to take this off, this sits just on. Right, so there's a lug just there, and they screw into those little bits there, right? When you screw those in, and then you've got a couple of screw holes down the bottom here. Let me just see if I can get around this side. So there's one just there, look, move the relay out of the way. One just there, and one exactly the same on the other side, and they screw in there. Then you've got all these little clip points, and they all clip together, and that then clips onto here, and this literally just clips all the way around the top. And see those two holes? They go in the same lug holes as those ones, because those tabs will slot behind there, and you'll put the screws through there as well. And that's how this, it literally just clips all the way around. You've then got your holes for your mirrors, and mirrors just screw into these bits just here. Right, so we've got indicator flashing. However, this little block, no flash, flash. If I literally mess around with this, look, see, no flash, and flash again. No flash, and flash again. Indicator relay's gone. And just to prove a point, if I take these wires and put bridge wire in, or if I unplug that even, unplug it, it stops working. However, put the bridge wires in, so bridge wire in instead of the relay plugged in, and it stays on solid. If I do the indicator the other side, it stays on solid. So definitely found the problem. Kawasaki lended its relay, however it wasn't plug and play. These indicator relays run on two wires. This was wired with two on one side, where the relay on the electric bike was wired with two on the other side. This is not an LED relay, so by changing that out, I can now put the indicators on, and you'll see it's working. It's just flashing. I'm not supposed to keep pressing that horn, that's annoying. Keep catching that button. So yeah, just flashing faster. Right, and the other one works, but just flashing faster. However, what was happening is whether I'd turn or anything, and can't really use that, so I'm either going to have to order one or thingy. Right, so that just literally pulls off with the with the clip there. Right, like I said, that's come off of that bike. So here we have the relay, and let me just turn the light off because it's a little bit too bright actually now. Right, so here we have the relay, and all it's got is that P and T on it, some sort of twist tie. I'm guessing that was to try and keep it in position of where it was, because it wasn't hooked on where it's supposed to be. It was flaying about like nobody's business, waving about. Get that little cap off and have a look in a second, but straight away feels nasty, feels cheap. It's actually, that noise, hopefully you can hear it, is actually rattling. But as you see what I mean, there's a 3-pin capable plug with only 2 wires, so it only needs the 2 wires. Let's just get this cap off and we'll see what's in here. Right, so I've just popped that with a little flathead screwdriver, so that should now just pull out nice and easily. Trying to do this one-handed. Right, so basically that now can go, not on the floor, I don't want that, that can go over there out the way. This will take this off the wire, like so. And all we've literally got is, well, I know those two at the back are capacitors. I'm not clever enough to know what that is. I think it's a transistor, but I'm probably going to have people who know stuff about electricals screaming at me. Yeah, it's so and so, it's so and so. I don't know enough. All I know is it's very simple, very basic. And I have already had this out under the magnifying glass, and basically one of these capacitors have got a broken solder joint. I'm not going to be able to show you on the camera because it's not going to focus. Let's see if I can see it in. Right, so it's this top one just here. No, I'm not going to be able to show you. If I get my soldering iron out, I could potentially be able to fix this. Like I say, this is very cheap, very simple. I think if I solder this unit, put it back into this, make sure it's strapped back up, because someone had clearly tried to strap it at some point by the looks of it. Make sure it's strapped up so it doesn't wave about all over the place. And maybe even, no, I'm not going to fill that with glue or anything, because these capacitors could potentially get warm. So that's in there without no protective for a reason. So, however, looking at how big the case is and how small the board is, I might put a layer of hot glue, take up 1/3 of this case with hot glue, just to allow it to not move up and down the whole thing. So just put a tiny bit in. No, I'm not. I'm just going to fix the solder joint, put it back in without any stuff in there, and then put it back on the bike, and then we'll all be good. So guys, the moral of that aspect is, don't just listen to what someone says who hasn't seen the bike, believes is the fault. Actually take the time, take some effort, and do your research like I have. I'm not saying if you've got an indicator fault with a similar bike of it. This doesn't really boil down to just being my electric bike. This particular fault could happen with any bike or any car. It could be the indicator bulb, it could be the indicator switch, it could be the indicator relay, the fuses, or anything in between. If you've got a problem with something, definitely do. Sorry, I got distracted. My cat's jumping all over the place. But yeah, if you've got a problem with anything, always do your research, always do your checks, and if not, if in doubt, ask someone. I might ask me, but I might not know, if I'm honest. I'm still learning everything. So, but yeah, let's. I'm going to go hunting for my soldering iron now, and then I can start putting this back together. And but for now, I know that's going to be all right. So, thank you for watching. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Please like, subscribe, and share. Take care, bye, guys. Bye.